Hey guys, welcome back to The Poor Investor. Today I'm actually going to be sharing with you a very interesting story that I found, and I think it's going to be in everyone's benefit that is in crypto and in real estate. Stay with me on this one. All right, guys, I think right now Intel has FOMO going on right now because they're trying to produce all these things. I have this article up right now, is like Intel is apparently making a Bitcoin mining chip to save GPUs for gamers. So they're basically making an ASIC chip to accommodate miners, giving the GPUs to gamers. And they're jumping in on this market right now. They are not going to miss out. They don't want to be like the Blockbuster Video or everyone else who didn't want to jump on the bandwagon of what's going on right now with the trends. So this is an article for Intel about this chip that they're trying to produce. It's going to be in direct competition with the Bitmain chips that are producing ASICs for mining Bitcoin, which is pretty interesting considering that this is so much later in the game and they're jumping on it now. But a lot of people also have said that about me buying GPUs for mining Ethereum. See, I told you guys, it's not the fact that you come in late, it's the fact that if you never do it. So Intel is jumping on this. But besides all that, I want to show you a quick clip of what my main topic of this video was not so much about Intel coming out with a new chip. It's this.
Update to a story we first told you about is breaking news on NBC4 at 6. A massive computer chip manufacturing project is coming to Central Ohio. Jersey Township trustees have signed off on this project. As NBC4's Alan Henry tells us, those leaders say it could be a big move for the entire state.
Last week, New Albany City Council annexed nearly 3,200 acres from Jersey Township, an unincorporated part of Lincoln County. No reason for the move was given at that meeting, but Jersey Township trustees
3,200 acres. Intel is planning to build a manufacturing company in Ohio. So this is in New Albany, Ohio. Intel is building this new infrastructure. They want to bring in-house back to the United States their manufacturing so they don't have to rely on overseas, which is a game changer.
Yeah, well, we got something real big here, real game changer.
So imagine if Intel does all this. And of course, right now, it's just empty land. They're actually buying out the area. And I want to show you right now, this is New Albany, Ohio on Zillow. Right now, even though I don't have any filters on my searches, just look at the housing prices in that area. You can tell it's more prestigious than most places in Ohio, because I've looked at Ohio real estate before and it was nowhere near the prices that I'm looking at here in New Albany. Now you're looking at $1 million mansions on the south side, and then on the north side, looks like the medium average house price is around within the 500 range. I mean, you have a few that are low. Let's just pick a $475,000 house in New Albany, Ohio. You're looking at a 4-bedroom, 3-bath. Look at the size of this. I mean, even though it says 1,600-ish square feet, I mean, it's pretty modest living, in my opinion. I mean, everything is finished, nothing's run down, and that's just on the low end of it. What I actually did, I started looking in the surrounding areas to see, some people are willing to travel maybe 45 an hour to work, or even some of the jobs that are opening in Intel would be telecommuting. Maybe some of the senior staffing or management staff would be able to do telecommuting, marketing guys, not so much the person who's putting together the chips, right? They actually have to physically be there. So what I read and what I found out was, supposedly, if Intel succeeds in this, which they have so far, and they already, got the agreement from the township and putting everything in place, Ohio hasn't had any burst of kind of economic growth for a very long time, besides the fact of real estate. Meaning, if you were looking into real estate in Ohio, there's a huge cash flow because the pricing of the certain houses in certain areas that are very cheap, because it is, look, in comparison, it's in the mid-states, more affordable place of living. I actually own places in Indiana and in Pennsylvania, so I've looked at Ohio because it's like centered between the two locations where I own property. And right now, so it does seem like this is going to be happening. I've been looking into more research and looking into more articles about this, and I see more and more confirmation that Intel will be placing a facility in New Albany, Ohio. and I'll be linking all the articles that I'm referencing right now in my description below. And please remember to also like, comment, and subscribe to follow me on this journey as I look deeper, because it's going to take some time for them to build this out. The amount of jobs and how many people are going to probably go over there, because you know, once a big company like this establishes itself, then what happens, right? The economy within the area is going to grow, right? You got more restaurants, you got more businesses, and then one after another, hey, Intel is close by, maybe we can open up a facility there since we get our chips from them, and boom, 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 everything comes back to the United States. Even graphic cards, can you imagine that? You won't see labels like made in China anymore. It'll be made in the USA, you know, whatever it is, made in New Albany, Ohio. I think times are turning around again where it's gonna happen. Like, businesses are starting to realize that they are too dependent on international tradings and shipping, that they want to bring everything in-house, even though it may cost a little more. On the flip side, I think the benefits are there because people would buy into it more because it's produced here in the United States. I want to end off this video with this clip of Intel and what they have said.
Chip maker Intel recently announced a major push for American manufacturing. The company says their recent chip fabrication plants, or fabs, cost $10 billion to build and created more than 21,000 jobs.
Guys, I think this is just the beginning of it. So remember to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on this journey as I keep on diving deeper into it, because what I'm actually going to be doing now is looking at real estate in New Albany, Ohio. Is it too late? Not yet, because right now it's just a flat land with nothing even built yet. Am I speculating? They could cancel out this project anytime. I could be out of a house, like I could be out of down payment money on a house that I invested in, because I'm speculating that this big production is going to happen one day and it's going to turn around this whole area a cash cow. So remember, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion, and I'm relaying information as I find out that things that are interesting that you can benefit from on this channel. So that is my take on the situation right now. I will be looking into real estate within the area and the surrounding areas. Maybe something a little less than what we just saw, within the 400 or 500,000 range. Maybe a potential. It may be some good rentals out there that in Ohio. I do know of Ohio. I was going to invest in it earlier before my journey into Indiana and in Pennsylvania. So since it's like right in the middle between the two states that I'm actually investing in, I may consider doing a Ohio real estate pickup as well. And speculation of this area will be booming like a new tech giant, because everything is just more affordable there, opposed to like in the West Coast or in New York City. Now you're getting all the mid-states with all this land, and they can build on it for cheaper than anywhere else and have production right in the United States. Remember to comment below what you think of this. Like, comment, and subscribe on all this on this journey, and I will definitely be back here to tell you more about it soon. Bye.